Hey everybody, this is Robbie here for Watch Rob, and I'm at Store 5A in Columbus, fine purveyor of used luxury goods, including my favorite goods, which is watches. And I'm very excited today to shoot this video because it's one of the watches that I absolutely love. If I had a non-stop expendable income, I would buy this along with 19 other watches that I'm just crazy for. So basically, big thing first, wristwatch check. What's that? Nothing? That's right. But hey, there's a reason. I'm not wearing any watch right now, so it'll be easier to put on this watch for a wristy for the video. So without further ado, here's a review, quick review of the Tudor Pelagos Black. And this is the ETA 2824 modified by Tudor version. So let's get the show on the road, shall we? Beautiful, nicely crafted box. Very good profile, good construction, but you're not here for the box, right? So, oh, fantastic. Let's see if you guys can see that. Where it says Tudor there. In the back we have the booklets. See, Tudor, with all of your paperwork and information. And oh, what's this? Gorgeous warranty and instruction manual. Very nice. You also find all of your warranty information and anything else like that. So we'll put that to the side. What we're here for is the watch. So it comes here. Very nice. I'm gonna get the box out of the way just so we can play with the watch a little bit more here. So, fan-freaking-tastic. Tudor Pelagos, you'll see the helium escape valve right here. Try to get it in good lighting, as well as the very cool clasp with the spring sliding adjustment here. I'll show you later. So let's get this bad boy on the wrist. So for those of you that don't know, Tudor is owned and made by Rolex as part of the same family. Some of the brand history is that it was started mid-century in the 1900s by the founder of Rolex, and he used the name Tudor to imply the name of the English royalty like Henry Tudor and other people from that famous family. So anyway, let's get this on the wrist. Very nice, secure. This bad boy has some serious presence on my wrist. Hard to see, and I do have a very skinny wrist, which makes this very difficult. But basically, gorgeous here. Let's listen to the bezel. Basically no wiggle at all. I can't get it to move at all when I go backwards. Very nice. Let's take it off here. One thing I want to show you guys is that this is the modern epitome of a true tool watch. You can see here, one of the first things I noticed is the detail on the bezel teeth. It literally feels like you're grabbing an Allen wrench. And the way that your skin grips that on your fingers when you go to move it is fantastic. You'll find that again on the crown. Same amazing grip, and it just feels like you're actually utilizing a real tool, which is amazing. You'll see the Tudor Shield logo right here on the crown. And a real quick tidbit is that all of this is made in titanium. So it's lighter weight than your normal steel Submariner from Rolex, but it's more corrosive resistant. So right here, I'm going to get this crown moving, and it feels like I'm trying to adjust a tough tool. Everything about this just feels manly, feels very toolish, and I would know because I'm a huge tool. And so I'm winding it right now. Let's let you hear that. Perfect. Now, like I said before, this is the ETA Tudor modified. So it's going to be very similar power reserve, right around 38 hours. Very good accuracy within cost standards, and it's a trip lock crown, just like a Submariner. Now let's pull it out. Second position will let me change the date. It's very smooth, good crisp, very legible dates. I like the white background for the date disc with everything else being matte black. Makes it legible without needing the big magnifying cyclops like on a Submariner. So then finally, let's do third position, all the way out. Lets you adjust your time. And while we adjust the time, let's look at how beautiful these snowflake Tudor hands are that are certainly heritage to older watches of their brand, like the previous Tudor Submariners that introduced the snowflake here on the hour hand as well as on the second hand. The older ones, they also had the cuboidal hour markers there. It's just gorgeous. Almost perfectly flat crystal that you can see there. And it makes it extremely legible, especially underwater. One helpful thing with a dive watch that has a flat crystal like this is that the distortion of the view underwater, when I look at this underwater, on a normal Submariner, the huge polished rehaut chapter ring just blows up underwater and magnifies itself, and it makes it a little bit harder to be legible underwater. So they've done a great job here with this as a true diver tool watch. Another thing on the dial, matte, easy to read, and there you can see the lighting in here, and you can see a little bit of the granulation in the dial. It's very minuscule, not as much as the Tudor Black Bay that you'll see, their heritage model, but it's very cool. There's a 3D edging, almost like a reverse pie pan, around the markers here that really draw your eyes into the focus of the watch. So let's screw this back in. I'm going to get back into the idea of this tool watch theme that is so amazing with this. So one thing that makes a true tool watch, historically speaking in my mind, is affordability. So yes, it's tough, it's lightweight, you can dive with it, you can take it anywhere, but coming in at around $3,000 in most cases, it's a lot more affordable than a $6,000, $7,000, or $8,000 Rolex older brother Submariner. So you're getting the dive watch, all the functionability, actually more functional as far as water resistance. If you can see here, 500 meters where the Rolex Submariner is 300 meters. And you're also getting that without having too much extra heft in the height of your case. It's about 1 to 2 millimeters taller if you don't count the magnifying cyclops on the Submariner. But getting back on point here, you can get a true tool watch that is a luxury Swiss piece, but it's also much more affordable as far as luxury Swiss watches go. It's going to run you a little more than most Tag Heuers that are not, in my opinion, nearly as nice in build quality, fit and finish, construction. Even in this, you can see the polished chamfers going down the lug and then immaculate brushing everywhere else. This is a satin titanium finish all along the watch. It's not going to have that ceramic pop that plays with the light and is as blingy as the more expensive Submariner. But maybe you're not out there to be flashy, and for you, you want a true tool watch that has great heritage, is an excellent throwback to the brand history, and is an excellent value. That's, above all things, just a very usable, wearable watch. And that's what it comes down to. You can buy a $50,000 Patek Philippe, but are you going to wear it with the freedom of mind that you would have wearing a tool watch like this? So let me know in the comments if you guys have any other questions or concerns. I almost forgot, let's get this clasp illustrated. So within this clasp, I call it the spring drive. That's not the right word for it, but you'll see the springs right here. What you do, instead of the normal easy adjust bracelet on a Submariner that has ratchet points, what you'll do here, you take it out 90 degrees, take it out to the furthest position up. There we go, slide it up. And now it's entered this breach point here. And what this does is lets the springs engage. So when you're actually diving with this watch on, you increase in depth, your wrist swells, it's over a dive suit, etc. This will pull naturally under pressure and expand. And then when you come back up in depth, the spring will recoil back to its original fit. So in my mind, that's one of the coolest ideas for a ratchet on a clasp that you could possibly have on any sport watch. So in conclusion, this is Robbie for Watch Rob. You are seeing products shown only at Store 5A in Columbus, Ohio. Immaculate condition, fantastic watches, great people. It's about the story, the heritage, and how it makes you feel, and know that you're going to people that you can trust who check off all the boxes for you. It's not just an eBay deal and you get stuck with a aftermarket cost. So thanks again for watching. Check out Instagram at WatchRob, all one word, and check out at Store 5A. Thank you.